Good morning. Let's start this new moon gathering with an opening prayer. God, we invite you into this sacred space that you may open our hearts to divine wisdom and healing. We ask our angels, guides, and all divine beings to assist us in the work we do today, that our mind, body, and spirit be guided by perfect love, and all else is released from this space. And so it is. First, I want to welcome you to July's new moon gathering. The new moon actually occurred last night, and I think it was about 9:30, 9:26 actually here. And so we are even within 12 hours, which is still a very powerful time to set our intentions for this month. And I also wanted to be honest about how these new moon gatherings have been for me. I've really enjoyed them, and I think it is a wonderful time for us to get together and just enjoy the meditation. But also, probably 2 days after we do these, I don't even remember what my wishes are. So I think there needs to be some other component, at least for myself, and I wanted to share that with you today. And if anyone else has been doing something differently, where you have consciously and actively taken your wishes through the month, I would love for you to share that in the comments on the YouTube video, like under the YouTube video. That would be great. Or if you're in the Sacred Circle private Facebook group, that'd be another wonderful place to share with us how you've been doing that. So, and now I do believe that some things do just happen without a further thought when we've asked for it, but I also believe in doing my part. So at the end of this meditation, we're actually going to take a few minutes and write down some actions we can take to co-create with God, with the universe, these things that we want to bring into our lives. So I hope you have something to write with. And towards the end of this meditation, if things are coming to you, feel free to open your eyes and jot them down. And then we'll also have time right at the end for you to do that also. All right. So normally we pick between 3 and 5 wishes, whatever feels comfortable for you. You want to feel like you're choosing enough each month to work on, but also not so much that it's too much for you to keep up with, especially now that I'm encouraging you to add some action task in there. So let's go ahead and look at what this new moon in Cancer, what the sign Cancer most strongly affects. So we have home and family, and that's really about foundations, safety, feelings, emotions, our mood, intimacy and caring, releasing our insecurities, nurturing and caring, growing. And I've kind of tied all this in together with empathy and pace. And I want to talk about pace just for a moment. Pace is one of the 4 pillars of inner sanctuary, which I will be doing short videos on shortly. And pace has to do with the way we manage our energy. So it is the pace of our life, but it's looking at the give and take. What are we giving to, and what are we able to receive from those same things we're giving to, and as well as others. Sometimes we are just in a receiving position in certain relationships or from certain activities that we participate in. So I'm going to start now by going into more depth in each of these, and just sit with your eyes closed or open if you want, and let all these words and the emotions or sensations, whatever comes up for you as I read these words, as I go through the energy of this month, let them wash over you and kind of just sit for a moment, and then come back and choose the 3 to 5 intentions you want to work on this month. All right. So, Cancer rules foundations, including your internal frame of reference, your home, family, gut instincts. A sample wish in this category might be that you want to attract, work with, and list with the right real estate broker to sell your home easily at a price you're happy with. I want to easily find myself filling the atmosphere of my home with music, sweet scents, and other accents that brighten the atmosphere. I like that one. Cancer rules safety, including security, feelings of belonging, protection, tenacity, financial security. Sample wishes. I want to easily find myself handling my finances in ways that create a stable base I can count on. I want to easily find myself protecting myself in wholesome ways. I like this one with tenacity. I want to easily find myself not giving up on. Cancer rules processes, including training and practicing, early childhood conditioning, growth, and nurturing new beginnings. So I want to say something about this early childhood conditioning. There are probably no children listening to this. And what this means is that it's a great time for us to work on healing or reconditioning ourselves from our early childhood conditioning. So, sample wishes from this category. I want to easily find myself joyously learning and growing from all significant events in my life. I want to consciously and consistently practice positive, new approaches in my relationships. Cancer rules emotional closeness, including caring, empathy, vulnerability, and intimacy. These are some of my favorite things. Sample wishes from this category might be, I want to easily find myself co-creating intimacy in a way that is healthy for me. I want to easily find myself being vulnerable in a way that evokes positive acceptance and support from others. And remember, these are just sample wishes from the book that's listed at the bottom, New Moon Astrology. Yours definitely don't have to be this long. They can be just 2 or 3 words. Cancer also rules feelings, including changing moods, awareness of our own feelings, sensitivity to others' feelings, tenderness, and awareness of needs. Sample wishes include: I want to consciously, consistently find myself communicating my feelings in responsible, appropriate ways. Here's a good one for me this week. I want all moodiness easily lifted from me. Cancer rules nurturing, including being supportive, accepting support, food, mother energy, close family relations, taking care of others, and being taken care of by another. This is an important one to take another couple extra moments with, because usually we find ourselves on one side or the other. And most of my clients and followers are women, and we tend to be supportive and have trouble accepting support. So this month is a great time to work on that, receiving as much as you give. Some sample wishes include: I want to feel emotionally nourished from things that are healthy for me. I want to easily find myself maintaining my own identity while in the company of my family. That's a good one. Cancer also rules excessive self-protection, including feelings of insecurity, clinginess, possessiveness, overly cautious behaviors, fears of rejection, lack of definite goals. Some sample wishes. I want the habit of clinginess totally lifted from me. I want the urge to possess others or control replaced by awareness of a deep sense of security within myself. When caution interferes with my success, I want hesitation easily lifted from me. And the last category is matters of restoring health. And Cancer has the most influence over our breast and chest cavity, pancreas, stomach gas, ulcers, and tumors. So if you suffer from any conditions related to those areas, this is a great time to work on that. All right, so you still have the main categories on the screen, and hopefully by now you're being drawn to 3 or 5 pertinent things that you want to work on. Let's go ahead and write those down if you haven't already. Okay. We have about 15 minutes left, so we're going to go ahead and move into the meditation. But remember that you can replay this afterwards and then pause it if you want, if you need more time. So with these intentions, these wishes that you have selected for the month, I want you to go ahead and start thinking about what they feel like for you. So if these things existed just as you want them to be right now, what would that feel like? And as you do that, go ahead and close your eyes. And let's take a deep breath together and draw that breath deep, deep down into your belly, relaxing and releasing your belly, and then letting the air fill up your chest, finally your throat, and holding it just a moment before you release. Let's take 2 more deep breaths like that. And each inhale takes you deeper within to your inner sanctuary, your place of stillness. And each exhale gently releases any worries, tension, even just the day. And now continue to breathe at a very relaxing yet normal pace. And I want you to imagine that you're standing before a door. And this door could be anywhere. It could be the door, the front door to your house, or the back door. It could be a door to your place of work. It could be a door to a garden. Wherever this door shows up is perfectly fine. And where this door actually leads is within you. It leads to the place where everything is exactly how you want it to be. So as you stand before this door, know that on the other side, your feelings and emotions, reactions around your home and family, your safety, your feelings and mood, any insecurities, intimacy, caring, empathy, nurturing, growth and self-development. Everything is exactly how you want it to be. So I want you to put your hand out onto the doorknob or the latch and go ahead and step through and spend a few moments exploring the perfection in this moment. Notice how you feel. Notice how everything feels as you move through the space. Imagining, creating, manifesting everything you want in this moment, in the space within. Allow the joy, the delight, the sheer happiness of having everything you want in these categories just the way you want it. Allow that to sink into your body and your mind. You've already created it in your spirit. Really get into it. Feel it. Now, without opening your eyes, I want you to hold on to those feelings and slowly fade back into the present moment and into your life as it is now. And begin feeling and mentally looking around at the things that are in your life now that don't belong in that vision you just had. What things, behaviors, activities, relationships are present in your life that don't fit into that vision of perfection you just experienced? And also, as you look and feel around your present space, what can you do? What actions can you take to create that perfection? Even if it's something very small, such as buying a new candle to put in your bedroom, or setting aside half an hour to share a special activity with someone, creating that emotional closeness. I'm going to give you just another minute or so to think about those things, what doesn't belong, and what actions you can take. And if you haven't already, begin jotting those down. And what you may find when you are coming up with tasks, activities, things you can pursue and do um, to help co create these things you want in your life is that they fulfill more than one area a lot of times, which really validates that you're choosing the right things. Before we close, I want to encourage you to go comment in either the Sacred Circle private Facebook group or on the bottom of the YouTube video in what task, what actions, things you identify that you could do, because this will really help us all um, look at our intentions in a different way and look at what actions we can take in a different way, because sometimes such simple things can really be profound in shifting our momentum and creating momentum. So the more we all share, the more powerful we all can be in helping create what we want in our lives. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close. We'll close with the inner sanctuary prayer. So if you like, go ahead and close your eyes. And this just helps for us to integrate and take with us what we've done today. Thank you, God, angels, guides, all divine beings, for your presence in this space and supporting this journey. May our hearts remain open, fully connected to our souls, one with the divine, ready to accept the assistance, the abundance, and the love you surround us with daily. And so it is. And I want you to remember that sometimes assistance and abundance and love comes in opportunities, and opportunities often come in challenges. So never be disenchanted. Everything we're given, everything that comes into our lives is meant to get us and grow us to where we want to be. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you'll take time to stop and comment and share with us what you're doing and how you're getting it done. Thank you. Bye.